them out.
School was monotonous, boring, and repetitive. School was monotonous, boring, and repetitive. School was monotonous, boring, and repetitive.
People have to unlearn the habits of schooling, and as soon as they get that, then it takes off. Really.
Hey, how you doing? I'm glad I got you because I need you. I need something animated. Yeah, as I was telling you, the project involves 28 schools. There's 18 in California and 10 in Washington. They're all of them. They're all alternative schools, and they're all doing a redesign. So they're changing their approaches and their practices, and they're all at different stages of it. So it's really interesting. What's that? Alternative schools. Alternative. By alternative, it simply means different from the mainstream. So there's continuation schools, independent learning centers, community schools, juvenile halls, charter schools. I mean, you wouldn't believe this, but in California alone, they're serving something like 120,000 kids. In Washington, it's like 35,000. They're transitioning to do a whole new thing.
It's a competency-based learning program that does a lot of work with things that are relevant to the real world and doesn't focus so much on making kids pass and assigning them a number and getting them through the system, but more along the lines of helping them grow as a person, both academically and personally.
This new system, one big change is the amount of freedom given to the students to pursue whatever it is they want to do in life.
School is really comfortable for me because I'm basically allowed to try out a bunch of different things, and it's really easy to connect with the teachers here.
It was stressful. I got bullied a lot, and I didn't like how the teachers treated me.
But like I know I rag on their traditional high school, but everyone was just, nobody knew each other. There wasn't time for relationships to thrive.
I think that I learned that I really can succeed if I try. I think I learned that I'm more creative than I thought. I learned that I'm not always right when I think I am. Sometimes I'm wrong about situations.
Yeah, the network of these schools, it's known as Upstream Collaborative. Upstream, yeah, that's right. It's the name of the network. No, what it is, I don't know if you know that old story where there's people falling in the river and folks downstream are saving the people, bailing them out of the river, and it just keeps going on and on. Then somebody realizes, hey, we need to go upstream and get to the root cause of it.
It's the student in charge of their own learning. They get to learn what they want to learn, what they feel like they need to learn. It makes it easier for me because I can get real worked up on one project, get a lot of it done, and then feel like, wait, hold on, I burned out on this project, and then I can go do something else.
I got a little more involved in the community and worked over at the high school for a bit. So this year I've been focusing a lot more on business and networking, but also coming here every day, working on different art projects that sometimes we do, or just creating my own website, so learning some graphic design. It's just all stuff that I generally find.
I feel like they care more than a regular district school. I love art, and I make organic lip balm, and next year I'm gonna try to make organic soap. That's my goal.
The Stewart Foundation. Yeah, the Stewart Foundation, they're the funders. So they've provided the funding for all this to happen. You know, for the coaches to come in from Big Picture Learning to support the transition and the redesign.
I was a little hesitant about it at first, but I just needed to get out of the high school because of anxiety reasons. I learn a lot better when I'm working at my own pace. Like, up at the high school, you're only going as fast as the slowest student, and for somebody like me, that was like a snail's pace. I was crawling through school, and I didn't do any of the work because it felt useless and pointless to me because we were doing the same thing over and over and over again. So my grade was suffering, and I knew the material. I knew everything that I was doing. I just didn't do any of the homework because it seemed pointless.
I have learned that all of the other people in this school have had issues at the regular school. I learned that these people are really caring and understanding. And I learned that they're pretty much like me and they're where I fit in. And they're not just weirdos, they're actually great people.
Instead of being, that weird kid up at the traditional high school, I found people who can, put aside their bias and see me for who I really am, a weirdo, but... And now that I've found a group of people who can appreciate me for who I am, I can finally become myself.
Now, I don't know how we're going to communicate this or show it, but I want to get the message across that what these kids are doing should not be surprising. I mean, yeah, it's great that that so many of them have gone from dropping out or being expelled or making bad choices to doing incredible things and doing all kinds of projects and internships and really thriving. But what I've learned is that this should be the expected norm, not some exception or like a rags to riches story.
Start of the year, I was very, cold and unfeeling, and slowly I've started to connect more with myself and realize I've got issues, and I need to acknowledge the fact that I have issues, and I need to work on not coping, but I need to work on myself, and that's what I love about it.
I mean, it should be obvious. If you support someone in pursuing something that they love and that they're interested in, if you challenge them, if you provide them with a safe and meaningful place in a learning community, to me, it's no surprise that I'm seeing all this success.
For students, I would say the best way to be successful is to find material and to find things that you love and that you love to learn and that really affect you deeply, and learn all you can about it and then apply it into anything you want to do. If you find something you're passionate about, you can do just about anything with it.
Certain things I can pick up really fast, and certain things take me a long time to understand. I've learned that when I'm learning, I need help, and if I get the correct help that I need, I can pick something up instantly.
I just think it's a horribly flawed system that needs to be reworked for the next generation. You're breaking the mold, but molds are meant to be broken. Stick with it and you'll be golden.